before chaos starts to wane. While the world is running home from fears, I'm standing still as the atmosphere clears. I draw the curtains, I lock the door. I don't feel lonely anymore. Because shadows are my friends. They're with me when the daylight ends. They don't judge and they don't lie. Just wait beneath the purple sky in the corner, silhouette and shade. They are the promise that was made. I'm perfectly at peace again, knowing shadows are my friends. The static noise of crowded streets, the fake smiles of the people one meets, it all dissolves into the black. I step into the quiet and I never look back. There is a safety in the void, in the spaces that the light destroy. Because shadows are my friends. They're with me when the daylight ends. They don't judge and they don't lie. Just wait beneath the purple sky in the corner, silhouette and shade. They are the promise that was made. I'm perfectly at peace again, knowing shadows are my friends. You're all afraid of what you cannot see, but the darkness is a blanket over me. Don't switch on the overhead, don't break the spell in this dim sanctuary. Everything is well. Just let me bloom within the gloom. Shadows are my friends. They're with me when the daylight ends. They don't judge and they don't lie. Just wait beneath the purple sky in the corner, silhouette and shade. They are the promise that was made. I'm perfectly at peace again, knowing shadows are my friends, my oldest friends. Wait for the sun to go down, fading into gray. Yeah, they're my friends. It's too quiet here now. The front door slammed, the echo of the dead. I'm replaying every toxic word you said. There's a photograph face down near the stove, right beside the wreckage of a broken alcove. I'm afraid to move, afraid to take a breath. I'm standing in the center of an emotional death. And now there are pieces on the floor I don't even know we're fighting for anymore. Shattered dreams and jagged little lies. I see myself reflected in your cruelest goodbyes. Don't step too close, don't try layers of the glass. I watched the heavy hours slowly pass. You took the car and left me with the noise of the silence crushing all my remaining joys. My pride is in the puddle, my heart is in the dust. This is what happens to misplaced trust. 'Cause now there are pieces on the floor. I don't even know what we're fighting for anymore. Shattered dreams and jagged little lies. I see myself reflected in your cruelest goodbyes. Don't step too close, don't try to make amends, 'cause there's nowhere left to start where this thing ends. Just pieces on the floor. They say you have to break down just to build it back, but I don't think I have the strength to follow this track. It took a lifetime to assemble who I was, and you destroyed it all simply just because you could. Now there are pieces on the floor. I don't even know what we're fighting for anymore. Shattered dreams and jagged little lies. I see myself reflected in your cruelest goodbyes. Don't step too close, don't try to make amends, 'cause there's nowhere left to start where this thing ends. Just pieces on the floor, just dust in the light. Not worth the fight, I'm leaving them right there. Pieces on the floor. The grandfather clock is standing still. There's a film of dust on the windowsill. I sit in the center on a velvet chair, and I can feel the temperature shift in the air. You don't hear a whisper, you don't hear a sound, but they are the only ones left in this town. A flash of a silk dress, a smell of old smoke, replaying the promises that we both broke. And now I'm crowded in the silence, holding on to the divine violence of everything that's gone before. They keep coming back for more. Yeah, I may be sitting here entirely alone, but the shadows have found a home. It's a magnificent, terrifying host inside my room, full of ghosts. Full of ghosts. There's a face in the mirror that I used to know from 1,000 lifetimes ago. Faded photographs on the mantelpiece, watching me beg for a final release. We let too much time slip through our hair. Now we are sinking in the shifting sand. The architecture of lost desire is just ashes waiting for a colder fire. And now I'm crowded in the silence, holding on to the divine violence. ghosts, just shadows, just silence. Please go, ghosts. Front door clicked shut, and then it started. The loudest noise I've ever heard. I can hear the second hand ticking on the wall, a phantom echo of your footsteps down the hall. The empty space is heavy, it's pressing on my chest. A quiet devastation where my heart's supposed to rest. I never knew that nothing could weigh 1,000 pounds. I'm drowning in the absence of your familiar sounds. I pour a cup of coffee for a ghost that isn't there, and watch the steam just vanish in the cold, unmoving air. 'Cause the silence is too loud, it's ringing in my ears, amplifying all of my regrets and all my fears. It's screaming your name in the middle of the night, a deafening reminder of a sudden brutal blight. I'm begging for a whisper, a shadow in the crowd, because without you here, the silence is too loud. Yeah, the silence is too loud. Yeah, the silence is too loud. I turn the television on to wash away the gloom, but the static doesn't reach the dark corners of the room. I talk out to the ceiling, pretending you'll reply, but my voice just falls completely dead, a solitary cry. There's a ringing in the vacuum that you left behind, a high and cruel frequency that's tearing through my mind. I hold my breath and listen to the beating of my heart, counting every single beat that keeps us so far apart. 'Cause the silence is too loud, it's ringing in my ears, amplifying all of my regrets and all my fears. It's screaming your name in the middle of the night, a deafening reminder of a sudden brutal blight. I'm begging for a whisper, a shadow in the crowd, because without you here, the silence is too loud. Yeah, the silence is the only voice here. Its resonate ticking is perfectly clear. The sunlight filters through the dust in the air. I pull up a book in my favorite chair. No one is calling, the screen remains black. I'm perfectly fine not having the track. The noise of the valley, the crowded street, the endless demand to be on my feet. 'Cause solitude is my home. The walls understand. They hold all the secrets that slip through my hand. I build my own castle of silence and light. I lock out the world when the day turns to night. Some call it lonely, but they do not see how full it can feel when it's just them and me. In the quiet I find the place where I grow. Yes, solitude is my home. The shadows are shifting, they dance on the floor. I don't hear a knock at the heavy oak door. I'm tasting the coffee, I'm reading the page. I don't need the spotlight, I don't need the stage. I'm listening closely to thoughts I had lost when crowded by voices that always had crossed the boundaries I drew in the sand of my soul. But here in the vacancy I am made whole. 'Cause solitude is my home. The walls understand. They hold all the secrets that slip through my hand. I build my own castle of silence and light. I lock out the world when the day turns to night. Some call it lonely, but they do not see how full it can feel when it's just them and me. In the quiet I find the place where I grow. Yes, solitude is my home. It's not a prison, it's where I can breathe. I'm not trying to run, I'm not trying to leave. The chaos outside is a different language to me, but the quiet language knows exactly how I should be. Solitude is my home. The walls understand. They hold all the secrets that slip through my hand. I build my own castle of silence and light. I lock out the world when the day turns to night. Some call it lonely, but they do not see how full it can feel when it's just them and me. In the quiet I find the place where I grow. Yes, solitude is my home. My home, just me. Wait for the dust to settle. Solitude is my home. world is entirely shut down, but my mind is wide awake. The shadows from the street lamps stretch across the floor. They look like jagged monsters creeping toward the door. I flip the heavy pillow to the cooler side again, trying to outrun the complicated state I'm in. I listen to the ticking of the clock upon the wall, a steady little rhythm that makes me feel so small. I close my tired eyes, but the projector starts to spin, replaying every argument that I could never win. And I'm just staring at the ceiling, waiting for the dawn, wondering where all the quiet peace of mind is gone. Tracing invisible patterns in the plaster and the cracks, carrying the weight of the past upon my back. I'm a prisoner of the midnight, trapped inside the glow, with 100 million places that my heavy thoughts could go. Yeah, I'm waiting for the healing, staring at the ceiling. Sitting on the stand, just a notification that I really didn't plan. I thought maybe for a second it was you reaching out to pull me from this heavy, suffocating sea of doubt. But it's just another piece of digital empty noise, reminding me I'm lacking all my usual poise. I pull the tangled blankets right up to my chin and let the silent, agonizing midnight hours win. Cause I'm just staring at the ceiling, waiting for the dawn, wondering where all the quiet peace of mind is gone. Tracing invisible patterns in the plaster and the cracks, carrying the weight of the past upon my back. I'm a prisoner of the midnight, trapped inside the glow, with 100 million places that my heavy thoughts could go. Yeah, I'm waiting for the healing, staring at the ceiling, staring at the ceiling. I just wanna turn the volume down inside my head. I wanna find a refuge in the center of this bed. The memories are flashing like a strobe light in the dark, leaving an invisible and terrifying mark. Just let me sleep. And I'm just staring at the ceiling, waiting for the dawn, wondering where all the quiet peace of mind is gone. Tracing invisible patterns in the plaster and the cracks, carrying the weight of the past upon my back. I'm a prisoner of the midnight, trapped inside the glow, with 100 million places that my heavy thoughts could go. Yeah, I'm waiting for the healing, just the plaster, just the shadows. 4 a.m. now, staring. I didn't feel the knife, I didn't hear a sound, but I woke up so cold. I let you pass the defenses, I gave you the combination. I thought that what we had was a beautiful revelation. You waited until the midnight, until I was deeply sleeping, and then you became the thief of the promises you were keeping. You didn't break down the door, you didn't shatter the glass, you just slipped through the shadows and watched my defenses pass. And now I'm entirely hollow, nothing but bone and breath, living inside a shadow that feels like a quiet death. I'm reaching into the void where your love was supposed to just a heist. Yeah, you stole it right from my chest. Stolen from my chest. I walk around like a ghost with the cavity in my ribs, listening to the echoes of all of your little fibs. I feel the phantom beating of something that isn't there, a heavy and cruel reminder hanging inside the air. You made a clean getaway with the absolute core of me, and locked me away inside of this miserable tragedy. Just a heist, yeah, you stole it right from my chest. Stolen from my chest. How do you live with the guilt of taking a person's soul, leaving me stranded out here, paying the absolute toll? I want it back, I want the piece that you took away. I'm freezing to death in the middle of a summer day. Give it back to me. Living inside a shadow, it feels like a quiet death. I'm reaching into the void where your love was supposed to rest, but there's nothing but empty space. Stolen from my chest. I gave you the very best, but it was just a heist. Yeah, you stole it right from my chest. Just a hollow space where the fire used to be. I'm so cold. Stolen. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. I'm watching the horizon fade. The party packed their bags and sailed away at dawn. I woke up in the silence, realizing you were gone. There's a set of footprints washing out into the tide, the only remaining evidence of the tears I had to hide. I gathered up the driftwood from the wreckage of the boat and tried to build a shelter just to keep my heart afloat. But the wind is blowing colder than a tropical breeze should, and I'm staring at the ashes of my burning broken wood. And I'm stranded on an island out in the deep blue sea, surrounded by a million miles of empty memory. I'm waving at the passing ships, but they just sail right by, leaving me to navigate this massive, heavy sky. I got the whole entire beach, but no seasons pass, hoping that the current washes up right by your door, to tell you I'm not angry or resentful anymore. But the morning tide just brings them right back to my feet. A bitter kind of poetry, devastating beat. I'm talking to the palm trees and the shadows on the stone, learning all the complicated ways to be alone. 'Cause I'm stranded on an island, out in the deep blue sea, surrounded by a million miles of empty memory. I'm waving at the passing ships, but they just sail right by, leaving me to navigate this massive, heavy sky. I got the whole entire beach, but nowhere left to stand. Yeah, I'm stranded on an island, sinking in the sand. Stranded on an island. I thought that isolation was supposed to be a prize, a quiet little paradise away from prying eyes. But I would trade the sunset for a single human touch. I never really thought that I could miss the noise this much. Setting the lifeboat, I'm stranded on an island, out in the deep blue sea, surrounded by a million miles of empty memory. I'm waving at the passing ships, but they just sail right by, leaving me to navigate this massive, heavy sky. I got the whole entire beach, but nowhere left to stand. Yeah, I'm stranded on an island, sinking in the sand. Just the crashing waves, watching the sun go down. I'll light the fire again. Stranded, stranded. The clock is ticking on the wall. The sun is shining outside, and I'm not staying in. I used to stand by the window and stare at the street. I used to put my entire life into the passenger seat. I kept my calendar empty just in case you would call, and let the beautiful summer turn right into the fall. I watched the hands on the dial just spinning around, on my own 2 feet were glued right to the ground. But I'm waiting for no one, I'm taking the wheel. I'm finally remembering exactly how it should feel. I'm stepping out of the shadows and into the sun. The stationary sinking low. The town is out of sight. It's just me and the yellow line. I left the keys upon the counter right beside the door. I couldn't carry all the heavy baggage anymore. I traded in the safety for the open, endless sky. Without a destination and without a reason why. The wind is blowing colder than it did just yesterday, but I'm not turning around to see the things that fade away. I've got a pocket full of nothing and a compass in my mind, leaving all the complicated history behind. And I am walking this road alone, with the dust upon my shoes. I got absolutely nothing left to gain and nothing left to lose. The horizon keeps on pulling like a magnet in the dirt. I'm walking off the memory, and I'm walking off the hurt. No passenger beside me, no hand for me to hold. I'm just walking this road alone, letting the miles unfold. Yeah, walking this road alone. The shadows stretch like fingers trying to pull me to the past, whispering that this kind of independence never lasts. I see the headlights passing by in flashes of the night, strangers in a hurry moving safely toward the light. But I prefer the quiet of the highway in the dark, the rhythm of my heartbeat in a solitary spark. I'm learning how to listen to the silence in the air, and finding out that I don't need a single soul out there. 'Cause I am walking this road alone, with the dust upon my shoes. I got absolutely nothing left to gain and nothing left to lose. The horizon keeps on pulling like a magnet in the dirt. I'm walking off the memory, and I'm walking off the hurt. No passenger beside me, no hand for me to hold. I'm just walking this road alone, letting the miles unfold. Yeah, walking this road alone. I used to think that lonely was a terrifying word, a quiet kind of prison where your voice is never heard. But now I see the freedom in the empty open lane. I'm washing off the expectations, standing in the rain. I'm the only one steering. Walking this road alone, with the dust upon my shoes. I got absolutely nothing left to gain and nothing left to lose. The horizon keeps on pulling like a magnet in the dirt. I'm walking off the memory, and I'm walking off the hurt. No passenger beside me, no hand for me to hold. I'm just walking this road alone, letting the miles unfold. Just the gravel, just the miles, moving forward, walking alone.